In the global race to power our future, a whole new class of resource leaders is stepping into the spotlight. And this is a story about transformation. It's a journey from just a simple prospect on a map to a powerful cash-flowing producer right at the heart of this new energy economy. This is Lithium Argentina, completely redefined. So here's the roadmap for today. First, we're going to start with the big picture, right? The new energy frontier, and exactly why lithium is so critical. Then, we'll dive into how Lithium Argentina pulled off its breakthrough into production. After that, we'll get into their secret weapon, a serious low-cost advantage, and see how that's fueling their massive growth catalyst. And finally, we'll put all the pieces together to see the company as it stands today, a producer totally transformed. Every big economic shift in history has been powered by a critical resource. And for the 21st century's energy transition, that resource is lithium. As the whole world electrifies, the demand for this metal has become this defining economic and even geopolitical issue. It really is the fundamental question of our time, isn't it? And the answer, for the most part, is buried under these high-altitude salt flats suspended in brine. The power for our EVs, our grid storage, our phones, it's all going to come from companies that can reliably and, maybe most importantly, cost-effectively produce lithium.
To really get the scale of this opportunity, you have to understand the geography. I want you to think of the lithium triangle as kind of like the Middle East of lithium. It's that concentrated. This is the absolute epicenter of global supply, and Argentina is one of its three main pillars, holding the third largest reserves on the entire planet.
And here's the thing, Lithium Argentina isn't just in the right country, it's got the perfect address. Its operations are located in the Salta province, which puts it smack dab in the heart of this strategically vital region, ready to answer that global call for lithium. Okay, so a prime location, that's the foundation. But how do you actually turn that into a powerful working operation? Well, that brings us to the company's most important chapter yet, its meticulously executed transition from a development project to a full-scale commercial producer. This timeline right here, it tells a story of execution. It's about promises made and promises kept. Just look at the pacing. They kick off production in June 2023. A little over a year later, bam, they hit commercial production. A few months after that, in January 2025, the company's trading under its new symbol, LAR. And by the end of that same year, they've already completed their first full year of commercial operations. That is real momentum. And here is the tangible result of all that momentum. In 2025, the Calcharia Olarauz project produced 34,100 tons of lithium carbonate. That is a massive achievement that officially announces their arrival as a major player on the global stage. But listen, this number represents so much more than just physical product. It represents financial independence. This is that crucial moment when a company stops just consuming capital and starts generating it. It's a fundamental shift that de-risks the entire operation for investors. Now, producing a lot is one thing, but producing it efficiently, that's what separates the leaders from the rest of the pack. In a volatile commodity market, being a low-cost producer isn't just an advantage. It's like a suit of armor. It gives you resilience. This reveals the company's resilient financial core. These C1 and C2 costs, they're key industry metrics for what it costs to get the stuff out of the ground. For the full year 2025, their total cash operating costs were just over $6,100 per ton. In an industry where prices can swing wildly, having a low-cost base like this gives you a huge margin of safety. It lets you stay profitable even when the market is down. But look a little closer here. In the fourth quarter, that cost dropped to just over $5,600 a ton. So this isn't just a static, low-cost position. It's an operation that is actively getting more and more efficient, which signals really strong management and continuous improvement on the ground. And of course, an efficient operation, it naturally attracts strong partners. As the company says themselves, their ability to grow is directly tied to getting that support. And boy, has their performance paved the way for some powerful alliances. And the most important of these partners is Ganfeng Lithium, a global powerhouse in the lithium industry. See, Ganfeng isn't just a shareholder. They are a true strategic partner. They provide not only capital, but absolutely invaluable downstream expertise in things like processing and battery production. And this number right here, this just brilliantly illustrates the strength of that partnership. In March 2026, Ganfeng provided a $130 million debt facility. An injection of capital like that gives them tremendous financial flexibility, and it serves as this powerful endorsement, fueling the next big stage of growth. So, with production de-risked, costs under control, and funding locked in, Lithium Argentina is now in a position to really unleash its primary growth engine, a project that's poised to lift them into the absolute top tier of global producers. So meet the Pozuelos Pastos Grandes project, or PPG. This is just a brilliant strategic move. It's a joint venture with Ganfeng where they're consolidating adjacent lithium assets into a single world-class brine project with a mine life that stretches out for 3 decades. And the path forward here is so clear and logical. Stage 1 is already permitted, and it's targeting 50,000 tons per year. But that's just the start. From there, the future expansion is designed to scale production all the way up to a staggering 150,000 tons annually. The financial potential here is just immense. A 2025 scoping study puts the after-tax net present value, or NPV, at $8.1 billion. For investors, NPV is just a way to measure a project's total expected profitability in today's dollars. So this one number, it captures the tremendous value creation that's locked inside this expansion. And the project's economics are incredibly robust. That same study projects an internal rate of return, or IRR, of 32.7%. You can think of IRR as the project's annual rate of growth. And a rate that high, well, it signals a highly profitable and very attractive investment. Let's just land on this final number one more time. 150,000 tons per year. That is the ultimate goal for PPG. And it's a production level that would cement Lithium Argentina's position as a true heavyweight in the global lithium market. All right, let's bring it all together. The journey is complete. We've watched the prospect become a producer. So now let's look at the company as it stands today, in 2026, and just summarize the incredibly compelling investment thesis of this transformed industry leader. Here it is, all laid out. Lithium Argentina is a proven producer, generating its own cash flow. It's a low-cost leader, which makes it resilient to market swings. It has a world-class growth pipeline with the PPG project, and it's backed by a powerhouse partner in Ganfeng, all while being located in the most important lithium region on Earth. This is a company that has successfully navigated that tough path from prospect to producer. And now it is absolutely ready for its next chapter of Tier 1 growth. To explore all the details and conduct your own due diligence, you can find more information at HDIN Research.